Hello, thanks for joining us today. What is your full name?
William E. Du Bois.
Why do you go by W.E.B. Du Bois then?
I was born in Great Barrington, Massachusetts, on February 23rd, 1868. My birth certificate had the name William E. Du Bois, but I changed to William Edward Burghardt Du Bois, W.E.B. Du Bois, after my father left when I was 2 years old.
Where did you attend high school?
I went to an all-white high school in my hometown, and I was the first person in my extended family to attend high school.
After high school, where did you attend college, or did you not?
I first went to Fisk University, an all-black college in Nashville, Tennessee. Several churches in the area helped pay for my tuition there. I then attended Harvard University starting in 1888 for several history majors, and then I went to the University of Berlin to work towards a PhD. But unfortunately, my funding ran out before I finished, and I had to move back to the United States.
What was your first real job once you got back to the United States?
I would consider my first real job when I started working at Wilberforce University in Ohio.
How did you like your job there?
It was the best job I ever had for one reason. It was there that I met my wife, and then later I married her in 1896.
Did you ever think you worked too much?
My job was very important to me, but I do regret some instances when work took over. When I was at the University of Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, I was studying Philadelphia's 7th Ward. This took up so much of my time that I missed the birth of my first son. I do not regret the progress I made there, though.
What about the 7th Ward?
I carefully mapped out the 7th Ward, which was the oldest black community in the city. And I also documented family structure and work structures. After all that progress, I concluded that the black community's greatest challenges were poverty, crime, lack of education, and just distrust of those outside of the community.
I heard you also studied some quite radical things in your time. Any comments on that?
I guess I could say yes. When the Bureau of Labor Statistics offered me a job in 1897, this led to a study on black Southern households, and it uncovered in this study that slavery still affected the lives of the black people living in the South.
Did you continue these studies for the rest of your life?
I moved to Atlanta University where I taught sociology. I worked on my studies back in the Bureau, and I finished my book called The Souls of Black Folks. It's a collection of sociological essays examining the black experience in America.
So, did you gain any enemies?
Yes, I would consider Booker T. Washington my enemy. Our views clashed on a lot of things, so I joined the Niagara movement, which was with a lot of his rivals.
Now that we are at the end of the interview, is there anything you are very proud of that you accomplished in your life?
I was known for seeking justice and equality for African Americans, and I will continue to do so until I die.
William E. Du Bois. Time of death, 9:06 a.m., August 27th, 1963.